Well, hello again, Internet. This is a game that exists. Now, I've not played this game before. In fact, I've not played any dating simulators before. But this one in particular doesn't like to go full screen, so it's going to be played in a little bit of a window for me here. At any rate, this game in particular, Panzermadels Tank Dating Simulator. So we get to try to date anime tank girls. Yeah, okay. I've not played anything like this before ever, so this is going to be a completely new experience for me. I have no idea if it's going to be a good experience, but we'll see. A little Russian flag down here. Oh god. Oh. Oh, okay. Yes. Okay, we'll maybe go to that one after. Comrade. Oh, I think I'm gonna love this game. I love horrible things, and this definitely qualifies as horrible. Hello, Morning Songs. Let's try this thing out. Yes, not my usual fare. Only the dead have seen the end of war. I have never played anything like this. I've never even tried playing a dating sim of any type. Ah, no voices? So, yawning and, I can't believe I overslept. Gunya's gonna have my head for this. Wait, never mind. It's the first day of class. Oh shit, it's the first day of class. So are they using photos for the background? It's Sega. It looks like they're using photos and just smearing all the logos. Not that that's, stopped you from seeing what the logos are. I really should have written down the address. I have no idea where the hell this school is. So, we're going to our first day of school, but we don't know where it is. You think that'd be kind of important information. Why did they put a tank school in downtown Akihabara? Akihabara, anyway. I'm gonna butcher pronunciation, I apologize. Come to think of it, I haven't seen any military bases near here either. Hell, I really am gonna be late if I can't figure out where I'm going. I should ask for directions. It looks like that mechanic's shop is open, same with the convenience store. I'll ask one of them. Well, this is about tanks. Let's ask the mechanic. Maybe the mechanic would know where the tankery school is. Even this is smeared, and it's not like logos or anything. They're just smearing the backgrounds. I don't know why. Maybe to hide the fact that it's a photo. You make your way into the garage of a small mechanic's shop. The only thing lighting the room is the warm glow of morning sunlight coming in through the garage doors. I have made a mistake. I'm gonna have a game where I'm gonna have to read everything, and I'm so bad at doing this. Suddenly, a young woman in a denim jacket wheels out from under one of the vehicles. Her jacket is covered in motor oil stains. What are you doing in here? She asks sternly. You glance around awkwardly. Sorry, I'm just looking for the army base with the tank school. Her expression changes to a smile and she wipes the oil off her hands. Name's Michaela. We ain't got no army bases here, though. But the tank school... You question before she cuts you off again. Oh, we got one of those. The tanks are real sweet girls. Did some work on the Panzer IV last week. She's adorable. Oh, I don't want to know what kind of work you did on her. You stare, confused by her statement. Yes! Yes, I am! Adorable tank girl? Are we talking about the same thing? She ignores you and continues on with her sentence. Yeah, you're in a hurry. Just go a few more streets. The tank school's a big white building. You can't miss it, she says with a laugh. You nod and thank her quickly before leaving for the school. Tank school! It's supposed to be a big white building. Why is one side of it red? You've been jogging for the last few blocks before finally coming to the gates of the school. The building looks unassuming enough, except for the large Tank School sign in the front wall, written in some sort of Teutonic font. Well, I guess this is it, you say to yourself as you make your way inside. Ken Cooley. Ken Cooley. Yeah, I know of Ken Cooley. I've not actually watched it. The idea is interesting, and this is definitely inspired by it. It has to be inspired by it. There's no other explanation for why this exists. Ken Cooley, if you don't know about it, is this anime about battleship girls. And there actually is basis in Japanese mythology for this. They believe that objects themselves have souls. So the fact that they'd think that their battleships have a soul of some sort and they give them personifications and stuff, it's actually, there's nothing wrong with that. Turning it into a high school of little girls, on the other hand, that's Japan. Anyway, here we go. Let's make our way inside. Why am I doing this? As you work your way through the school halls towards your classroom, something seems amiss. Beyond the tank school sign, nothing about this place looks like it's run by the military at all. No military police at the gate checking papers, no junior officers walking around trying to get salutes out of annoyed sergeants, nothing. Maybe that mechanic was pulling my leg. You found a building that says Tank School. Unless the mechanic set the building up and put the sign there, she's not the one pulling your leg. You keep walking down the hallway before stopping to peer into a classroom through the... See, this is reading me bad. You keep walking down the hallway before stopping to peer into a classroom through an open door. It looks like any normal Japanese classroom. The desks are arranged in neat rows, and nothing about the room would lead you to believe that this place has anything to do with the military. What the hell have I gotten myself into? You mutter to yourself before stepping back out into the hallway. Huh. Well, here's room 2C. This is what it said on the paper. This must be it, I guess. You open the door. Now, I'm noticing sometimes the narration here still has Irwin's text on there, which is not accurate. I'd say it's a bug of some sort that didn't make it through the testing process. Oh, hello. Gunny Sergeant Hartman. You're late for class, maggot! A tall man dressed in Marine drill sergeant uniform shouts at you before you are even halfway through the door. I'm sorry, sir. Don't you sir me, maggot! I work for a living! Gunnery sergeant, I mean? Have you forgotten how to address a senior non-commissioned officer, maggot? They went where, morning songs? Sergeant, this recruit is sorry for being late, but this recruit was lost and had to ask for directions. Sergeant! I'm having a hard time not laughing. The sergeant opens his mouth to shout again. The classroom door opens. M4 Sherman. Hey, senpai! Oh, okay, so this drill sergeant is the one from Full Metal Jacket. The name, even the name, okay. It's been a long time since I've seen that movie. And I'm not even sure I've ever seen it all the way through to my memory. M4 Sherman. Now, let me tell you what I know about tanks. I've played World of Tanks. I liked it. That's about it. So this is now. Hold on. How come she doesn't look anything? I mean, there's like no gun barrel or whatever. It's just okay. So it's just gonna be girls. Is that it? Oh, that sucks. What am I expecting? Sherman, you're late again. Sorry, senpai. I couldn't find my armored skirts this morning. Armored skirts? Oh, you gotta be kidding. No excuses, Sherman. Take your seats. That means you too, recruit, he says, looking back at you. Class, Sherman and our new recruit are volunteering for cleaning detail this afternoon. Senpai! 2 afternoons? Hi, Sergeant. Best job I ever had. Best job I ever had, the rest of the class replies in unison. You and Sherman take your seats at the back of the class, and the drill sergeant continues with his lesson. Why am I in high school with tanks? After a few minutes of listening to him lecture on fire support doctrine, you hear a whisper to your right. Psst, new guy! Psst, what's your name? Erwin, you whisper back. What are you doing here at tank school? Good question! That's what I want to know. I'm supposed to be studying tank warfare at an officer's academy, but all of you are dressed as high schoolers. Well, duh, we're tanks! Thank you, that explains everything! Why am I playing this? What? Tanks? Didn't you read the sign out front? Tank school, it's pretty obvious! Yeah, but I thought it was tank school, like normal. No, it's tank school for tanks! That makes absolutely no sense. Thank you, Erwin. I can identify with this man. Oh, God. Cut the chatter back there, recruits! Don't worry, I'll introduce you to everyone at lunch, she whispers before going back to doodling on her desk. This is going to be a weird day. No, I am actually going to try to... I have no idea what win conditions are in a dating simulator. As I said, I've never played one of these before, so... I'm going to try to, quote, beat the game, unquote. I have no idea what I'm in for. I really hope I'm in the right place. Command will give me hell if they think I went AWOL. A few hours later. It's probably almost lunchtime. At the sound of the bell, all the tanks in the classroom start unpacking their lunch bags and heading into the hall. New guy, follow me! I'll show you where the mess hall is, she shouts excitedly from across the hall as she starts skipping away. A shorter girl to your right looks at you and frowns. A T-34? Ugh. Ugh, you'll be sitting with us today? See, some visual novels are more gamey than others. Some of them are just a straightforward narrative. Others are stat management. Some choose-your-own-adventure-esque branching paths. Yeah, I've not done any of these. I'm a first-person shooter guy! Oh god, okay. You'll be sitting with us today. T-34. Great, she says as she rolls her eyes and follows Sherman down the hallway. I am actually picturing the various tank types in my head, so... Oh, look at the smudging. Look at the results of the smudging. Just look at this face here, where they just smear the chest right up into it. Yes, how fortunate that this is in first person, kind of. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I question some of their smudging techniques. Oh, that's bad. And then just the woman with no face. You hear the shirts covering her face. Yes. You walk into the school's mess hall, and there's already tons of students sitting at various tables together. On the far side of the room, you see Sherman and a few other girls chatting. As soon as she sees you, she jumps up. Hey, new guy! Over here! You walk over to the group of girls, and one by one, Sherman begins to introduce you. Erwin, meet Panzer IV. Hiya! Oh god, no, I'm not going to try doing that kind of a voice. I'm sorry. I'm not going to try doing a whole bunch of girls' voices. Hiya, I'm a junior here, and I'm from Germany, she says with a wink. And you're a tank too? Of course. I'm Panzerkampfwagen for F2, but my friends call me Panzer IV, she giggles. Yeah, I butchered that. And this little cutie is T-34-chan, Sherman says, pulling on the pink-haired girl's sleeve. Cut it out, Sherman! Oh, come on, T-chan! Ugh. Hi, I'm Tinkavoy 34, but everyone just calls me T-34, except Sherman. That's right, she's our little T-chan! Oh, God. I'm not that short! Shorter than both of us! Sherman and Panzer IV laugh in unison. It's obvious that this isn't the first time they've had that discussion. Wait, if you're a Panzer IV and she's T-34, don't you two... We used to have our differences, but we got over it, right, T-34? She says, nudging T-34 to speak. Right, who needs European homogeny in the Crimea anyway? Why does this game exist? Sherman quickly cuts her off. Well, as close to over as it can... Gotta try that again. Well, as close to over it as they can get, she says, poking them both in the ribs. So then, everyone here is a tank? Yep, well, except for the teachers, and you, she says, embarrassed. I'm beginning to think this is some sort of joke. Yes, I think so too. It seems normal to me, she smiles. Well, yeah, but you're a tank and a girl. I still don't even know I was here. I'm supposed to be studying armored warfare, not how to be a tank. Armored warfare, good game that. Go ask Gunnery Sergeant Hartman. He's so kawaii, even though he seems like a meanie. Shit. I don't think I've ever heard a sergeant called kawaii. Let's go together, come on, she says as she grabs you by the hand. Follow me, Erwin. We can talk to her sergeant. I don't know. He doesn't really seem like the talking type. Is there anyone else? He just seems grumpy, but he's actually really sweet. We are talking about the same person, right? It's only because he was in the war, Desu. Or Des, actually. They actually can drop the ooh sound in that one. Wait, he was? As you speak, the sound of a tank motor stalling suddenly roars behind you. Ah! Look out! I was just hit by a tank. Ah! I'm so sorry! Is he okay? Wah! You really need to be more careful. You almost crushed him. I know, Senpai. I broke down again and I couldn't stop. It's okay. He's gonna be alright. Just don't push yourself so hard, okay? Hi! Hi! Senpai! He's waking up! Oh, okay. So I'm in the nurse's office. Looks like you had... Not gonna do that. No. Looks like you had quite a fall there. Where am I? Don't worry, you're quite alright. What? How? What happened to me? Oh, Tiger 1 had a little slip-up. Her transmission jammed again. You know, you really should wear a helmet when you're around tanks. Oh God, I don't think it would help. Didn't you read the field manual? Field manual? Never mind. Anyway, Tiger, come over here. He looks well enough to see you. So Tiger looks kind of like Panzer, which I guess makes sense. They're both the German tanks. Blonde hair, blue eyes, of course. I'm sorry for running you over. She looks really sad. I should probably say something. Oh, I gotta make a choice. Oh, I am so tempted to say, who are you people? Oh, you have no idea. But I'm gonna try to play this legit. Be nice and all. And it's okay. It doesn't hurt that bad. You shift out of bed to stand up before falling back down in pain. Ow! Okay, maybe just a little bit, but it was an accident. You mean it? Yeah, it's not like... The girl interrupts your lamations with a hug. You can see that she's on the verge of crying. Hey, Miss, Nurse, what's up with her? Oh, Tiger breaks down a lot. It's just a design flaw. How the hell does that even work? Do I want to know? Tiger is still trying to hug you as you slowly drag yourself to the door. Look, I'm really alright. See? You say, balancing with one foot on the ground. You might want to let me handle this from here. Why don't you take the rest of the day off? Sure, yeah, I'll see myself out, you say as you try to pry the girl off of you. You walk out into the school hallway and take a moment to catch your thoughts. What kind of place is this? You mutter when you notice a girl staring at you from behind the corner of a wall. She ducks back around the corner as soon as you look at her. Hello? Is anyone there? She peeks her head back out, blushing red and looking very shy. IS-2. Ah, I'm sorry. Are you the new boy? Yeah, I guess I am. Well, I wanted to ask you something if that's okay. Sure. Okay. Well, have you ever been inside of a tank? I don't know how to answer this. I don't know if I want to see what's next. Remember, this is a game that exists. This is on Steam. Oh god. Ah! I'm going to play it safe, at least I think safe, and say no. No, I never have. Well, then why are you playing this game? Game? This game where you wait to ask me if I want to get a drink with you. Okay, do you want to? Yeah, come on, let's go! What the fuck just happened? You and IS-2 walk down the street. She keeps trying to brush her hand against yours. Obviously, she isn't the master of subtlety. Come on, Erwin, let's get that drink. She pulls you into the bar by the hand. Obviously, you don't have much choice in this matter. At least there is some sound effects. Okay. The bar is dimly lit and smells of sweat, alcohol, and... do I smell cosmoline? In the background, a beat-up radio plays soft jazz music. IS-2 leads you to a bar counter, where a crusty, bearded man peers out at you from behind an open bottle of vodka. His eyes meet IS-2's, and he takes a swig. What can I get you, Travorsh? The usual, Erwin here will have... Well, this is the wrong answer. I'm tempted just to see if it kills me. Yeah, why not? Whatever she's having. Whatever she's having, hit me. Alright, 2 white Russians, make them double. Wait, a double? Come on, let's unwind after a long first day. Just you, me, and some vodka, she winks and laughs. Oh, well, okay, sure. Impronounceable. She downs the entire glass. I'm not even going to try. I have no idea. I don't read Cyrillic. I think it's Cyrillic. Cyrillic letters, right? I believe that's correct. What? Zdrovi? I have no idea what that was. Sika, that was good! Oh god! You start to take a sip of your drink. You know what's my favorite maneuver? Envelopment from behind! You choke on your drink. What? It's true, it's so effective, especially when the enemy isn't expecting it. You press the attack and penetrate their lines from behind. My Papa Joseph taught me that. What about you? Do you have a favorite maneuver? My choices are wheeze, cough, and ah. Me too. I like choking them of their resources. They'll pay for their disloyalty to Rodina. I can't pronounce that either. Loyalty? Rodinia? Yes, it means a lot to me and my family. People keep leaving me. I'm sorry, IS-2. But you didn't leave here. You came here with me. Here, you came here with me now. You're great, Erwin. She slaps you on the back. Ow! You spill your drink. Don't spill, silly. Finish your drink and let's dance. Oh, God. No, I don't really dance. Pfft, everyone can dance, silly! And yet, not everybody should. You spoil sport. That's okay. You can watch. Don't be peeking up my armored skirt. Okay, this armored skirt thing's gonna happen all the time, isn't it? She makes her way to the musky floor of the mostly empty bar and begins to dance. Saxophone-laced innuendo. Blat! IS-2, what did I say about dancing in bar? Oh, alright! She whines and joins you back at the bar. So, did you like your first day at tank school? It was weird, really. It was really, really weird. I'm having trouble getting over the fact that you're a tank. Well, duh, cutie. Why else would I be here? Well, for you it makes sense. You're a tank! A cute tank? Yeah, sure. I knew it! Let's drink! IS-2, we have class in the morning. That's right, class in the morning. We can have vodka right now. She likes her drinks, maybe a little too much. Suddenly, an old-sounding song comes over the radio, and a few patrons in the bar begin to toast and sing. Okay, I do know that, I believe that's the Russian national anthem. If not Russia, then the USSR anthem. Soviet Union, maybe. My apologies there. No, I don't know the words. No, I'm not singing it. I do like the sound, though. Wait a second. Isn't that the Soviet national... the Soviet hymn? Za Stalinya? You can see a single solitary tear roll down the bartender's cheek. Your patriotism belongs in another tie, Tovarsh. The song dies down and most of the patrons clear out of the bar. I'm gonna head home, Erwin. Want my number? Sure. Give me your number. You know what? I'm writing this down. 786-519-3708. Call me, won't you? I'm concerned that it's a real phone number. I wonder what it actually does. Did a bit of Google? Let's find out. Hotline Miami. What? Okay, so apparently it isn't kind of an actual number, but it's for Hotline Miami. So, no idea. I'm not calling it, I just Googled it to find out. She gets up from her seat and winks at you as she walks out of the bar. You finish the last of your drink and the bartender puts out his cigarette. I didn't think you were allowed to smoke in bars in Japan. It's also against bar rules to belittle something in bar, but did not throw you out yet, da? Right. Have a nice night. You leave the bar and start walking back to your house. This is the weirdest game. You make your way home, trekking across the entire town to get there. Damn, that girl dragged me far, you muttered as you approach your apartment. What a nut anyway. Seriously. You open the front door and go upstairs to your room. You sit on your bed, take off your shoes one by one. I don't even know. I mean, she could have... I mean, could she have been any more forward? God, I'm probably going to have to see her again at school tomorrow. I need to figure out what her deal is. Hell, what any of this tank school stuff is. Can't exactly ask the sergeant. Sherman wasn't much help. Wait, that nurse mentioned a manual. I bet there's a surplus store in town with that stuff. I'll go there tomorrow. They've got to know something at least. You lay your head back on the pillow and fall fast asleep before you even know it. Snore. My head. Back to tank school. Great. I'm gonna figure out what the hell's going on today. If I hurry, I can probably stop by the commander's office before class starts. And here we are. Huh, it literally does say tank school right on the sign. Still, it's weird as hell. Now, where's that admin office? It's gotta be around here somewhere. Oh, wait, here it is. Just as you are about to open the door, you're greeted by... Where do you think you're going, maggot? Ah! You're 2 seconds away from getting smoked, recruit. Sergeant, this recruit wanted to speak to Commander regarding his placement in this school. Sergeant? Do you not like to train, recruit? Do you not like me? I am offended. I will smoke your ass so hard, the base fire crew will come running. I will bottle your tears and drink it on my next run. Now get to class. Aye, Sergeant. You salute and walk down the hallway toward your classroom. Well, shit, that didn't do me much good. I guess that surplus store is the new plan. I'll swing there after class. They've got to know something at least. You reach the classroom and walk inside, taking a seat beside M4 Sherman. Yo, new guy! Looks like you did come back. Hey, T-34, you see that? You owe me 500 yen. What? We were taking bets that you wouldn't show back up. Looks like I'm $5 richer. Before you can reply, Gunnery Sergeant Hartman enters the room. Hatches closed, tanks, and mouth shut, recruit. This is going to be a long day. A few hours later... That sounds like the lunch bell to me. Yep. The classroom empties at the sound of the bell, and the tanks are all chatting in the hallway. Another day of class over with. Lunch bell, I guess that was just it for the day then after a few hours. I guess I should figure out where that surplus store is before I go off searching for it. Who do I ask, though? The other end of the hallway, you can see Panzer IV and T-34 packing their school bags. Oh, it's that German girl, tank girl thing. And the other Russian one? I guess I could ask one of them. Excuse me? Panzer is the friendlier one. Let's ask her. Erwin! Yeah, hey, I was wondering if you knew... Nine! I know nothing about the Craig! Where the surplus store is? Oh! yeah, force of habit, sorry! Wow. Yeah, about the store, though? It's not like Brucelow didn't have ties to Prussia anyway. What? Oh, right, surplus store. Yeah, do you know where it is? Mm-hmm. It's just a few kilometers from here. I can walk with you if you'd like. Oh, sure, that's not too much trouble. Don't be silly, I'm happy to help, she winks at you. Panzer IV leads you down the busy Akihabara streets. Anime billboards, girls dressed as French maid, and the bustle of tourists are everywhere. And Panzer IV stops more than once to check out kitschy accessories. You reach another street stand, The man behind the tab is selling hair ribbons with cute characters printed on them. Oh my gosh, that's so kawaii! She shouts to nobody in particular. You sure seem excited. I just love kawaii things, Desu. You're taking this in Japan thing to heart, aren't you? Like, totally, I love Japan. What first got you into it? LOL, she spells out. I've always liked Japan, like, since the 40s. Right, German tank. So, does your sister like it here too? My sister? Oh, do you mean Tiger 1? We're just cousins. Anyway, she's so boring all the time. She just seems shy to me. Trust me, you haven't had to sit through a family reunion with her. How did that go? Let's just say we stopped doing reunions until 1989. Holy shit! Okay. East and West Germany joke there, Berlin Wall. Yes, very good, thank you. Okay, I can appreciate this being used as a platform for various jokes like this. At least the ones that I get. Why not? I mean, that's kind of fun. Did you just make it? Never mind. Oh, here's the store! Oh, that was quick. Do you want to go inside? Oh, I'm actually kind of a little bit banned. Wait, what? I swear I thought it was a deactivated round. Oh god. Well, I guess it's a good reason as any to ban someone. I'll catch up with you later, Erwin. She winks at you as she walks across the street through traffic. What a weird girl. Each one is crazier than the last. You walk into the surplus store. And they've smeared all the guns, so you can't identify anything in particular in here. Inside, the walls are lined with weapons from various eras. Toward the back, you can see some bookshelves stocked with what look like field manuals and films. A few other customers mill about the store, and a bored-looking shopkeeper sits behind the counter. Sheesh, I'm glad to be in here. At least everything seems normal. The shopkeeper looks up at you as you near the counter. Welcome to Karia's Surplus. Can I help you with anything? Headlight fluid. That's good. Tell me about the school. There you go. Hey, about that tank school in town. Can you tell me more about it? Sure I can, but let me do better. I have a regular customer right now who actually works at the school. Oh shit. Oh shit. Hey, Sarge! I have someone who wants to know more about your school. Oh god. Oh, sweet St. Mary on the hood of a Mercedes-Benz. What a surprise. Recruit Lemur, isn't it? Yes, sir. God, I was not expecting him here. Hey, don't you dare sir me. Check your eyes or remove them from their sockets. Yes, Sarge. Let's ask about the school. That's... oh, shit. He actually gave me shit last time I tried asking somebody something. I'm not gonna do that again. Not to him. So let's see what's in his hand. What's that you've got in your hand, Sarge? What? This? Nothing. Mind your own business, recruit. Doesn't seem like nothing. You were whistling. What is it? Let me ask you something, recruit. Have much experience with tanks? Not really. No, can't say I do. Well, you did look like a bit of a poof. Well, maybe this will straighten you out, recruit. He hands you the DVD that he's held tightly in his hand since the beginning of the conversation. You glance quickly at the title, Triple X Ammo Racks. It has a picture of the Mouse Super Heavy Tank on the cover. Oh, sweet God, why? Okay. Are you sure it's appropriate for the teacher of the tank girls to be oogling tanks like that? Shit, Sergeant, is this? He slaps you on the back, laughing. It's the only gift you're getting, recruit, so enjoy it. He laughs to himself as he walks out of the store, waving goodbye to the shopkeeper. I have made terrible life choices. This place just keeps getting weirder and weirder. You tuck the DVD under your arm and start heading home. Okay, who's going to show up and find the tank? Or find the DVD? Back in the street, day has turned into night, and the hustle of tourists is replaced by the bustle of slightly more intoxicated tourists. As you walk home through Akihabara, I'm going to mispronounce that every time, you hear a voice call out from behind you. Oh, Erwin! Oh, shit! Oh, hey, IS-2! What's up? You wouldn't believe how hard you are to catch up with. I swear I had to jog the last 3 blocks. You followed me for 3 blocks? No, 6. I just jogged the last 3. Okay, that's mildly disturbing. So let's go out. You know, as tempting as that sounds, I was actually just heading home. That's okay, I can go with you. That's not... Come on, let's go! S2, that's really sweet, but I need to go. Oh, okay, well, will you call me? Yeah, sure, but for now I need to get going. I'll catch you later. She smiles before scampering off. IS-2 smiles at you as she walks off down the street. Weird tanks, weird city, you mumble as you continue making your way home. Okay, so I now have tank porn and a lot of tank girls. Well, at least only one of the tank girls is actually trying to get at me. But yeah, that sounds like a recipe for disaster here. This really does. It's good to finally be home. You toss the sergeant's DVD on top of your desk. Assuming at least the sergeant would have been normal. Looks like that ain't happening. I guess I'll try to get some rest before class tomorrow. You lay on your bed and drift off to sleep. So in review, many large caliber rounds, AT or otherwise, may bounce against properly angled armor. Even the thinnest armor can bounce a high velocity round if the angle is severe enough. As such, take care to present as little of your armor as possible. Avoid showing the enemy your broadside, and be extremely careful of penetration from the rear. Pfft, rear penetration sounds right up the alley. Right up the gunny's alley. Hey, Sergeant. Senpai does have a thing for flanking maneuvers. Really? Because I have some personal intel that he prefers ammo racks. Big ammo racks. Oh, which do you prefer? She grins teasingly. I'm not answering that question, Sherman. Lame. Recruit! What are you whispering about back there? Sir! Don't you sir me, maggot! Suddenly, you have an idea. This recruit has a question regarding penetration. Go on. This recruit is wondering whether or not the size of the bore affects penetration, sir. Is it better to have a long bore, a long barrel, or just skill to aim well? What the hell are you implying, recruit? This recruit is simply inquiring as to how Sergeant prefers to penetrate tanks. Is it even possible with a smaller gun? Oh shit, he's pissed. Wait, how big is your bore? She whispers. Sherman, not now, he whispers back. Class, outside. We're having a practical drill in angling armor. Recruit Lamar here has graciously volunteered himself as the first target. Sir? Don't you sir me, maggot! Outside now, or my boot goes so far up your ass it hits teeth! Oh, I love this shit. Alright, tanks. Which of you is going to take the first shot at Recruit Lamar here? Sergeant, he can't angle his armor. Well, he best learn real quick then. I volunteer, senpai! Well, if it isn't the bright American star herself, front and center! Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit! What type of round should I load, Senpai? Toe the line, Sherman. Load HE. Aye. Recruit, angle your armor. How? Angle it! Who the fuck am I kidding? I'm screwed. Round's ready, Sergeant. Take aim. Sherman, wait, please don't shoot me. You don't want to do this, please, please, please. Come on, man, angle it. Here it comes. Shit. Fire! Woohoo! Did I dead? Irwin? Irwin? God? Is that you? God, am I dead? Unfortunately, you are not, recruit! It seems the pinnacle of American engineering couldn't hit the broadside of a goddamn aircraft carrier. Tomorrow we will be having class in the field. You're dismissed, maggot! Am I dead? No, mostly not. But you did take a beating. How did I get here? You need to take it easy, Irwin. I don't want you to get hurt. I'm alright then? Okay, so, recap. We now have Panzer IV in our apartment with the porno disc on the desk. I can't carry you home every time you go getting yourself into trouble. Me, I remember not a lot, actually. What happened? Don't worry about it. Just try to get some sleep. She puts her hand on your head. Gosh, really, humans really can't take that much damage, can they? You weren't the one getting shot at! Shh, I know, Irwin. Thanks for carrying me home, though. Oh, don't mention it, she blushes. I just wanted to make sure you were okay. Panzer IV leans in closer. Irwin? I wanted to ask you... Yo, new guy! Wanted to make sure you were alright. He's fine, Sherman. Well, I brought some snacks to cheer you up. She hands you a small bag of pretzels. These are expired, Sherman. I said brought, not bought. I'm going to head home. Get some rest, Irwin. Phew. She seemed mad. Was it something I said? No, it's alright, Sherman. Anyway, thanks for checking on me. I think I was mostly just surprised by the shot. I feel fine now. Good, because tomorrow Sergeant is having us do some outdoor training. He wanted me to bring you the address. She hands you a slip of paper with lat longitude coordinates on it. Oops. 371 north, or excuse me, 3741 north, 14102 east. I'm writing this one down too to look up later. Actually, I'm going to look it up right now. I'm actually kind of curious as to the various little tidbits this game has to offer. Ah, I'm not the only one who's looked it up either. Maps. Okay, well, that's not helping me. Maps doesn't help, but let's look at longitude and latitude coordinates. 37.41 north, 141.02 east. Okay, well, this thing doesn't show up on the map. Okay, maybe I can look it up this way, because this kind of has... Well, it's obviously somewhere in Japan. That's all I've got so far. It actually appears to be on the shore here. Oh shit! It's looks like the nuclear power plant, or very close to it. In don't know where. There we go. Looks like we're getting close to a nuclear power plant. What does this have to do with the game? I don't know. Let's find out. Yep. See you tomorrow, new guy. Ugh. No reference to the DVD. The rumble of the train rolling along the tracks make a rhythmic pattern as you sit in the soft seats of the Interior Region Express. You tap your foot to the sound of tracks. Ba-dum, ba-dum. The soft sound has lulled you off to sleep more than once on this trip. Gunny sure did pick the furthest place possible for a field op, didn't he? Suddenly, the train makes a turn and the warm summer sun casts its light through the windows. Yeah, near the shore. Whoa! The sea stretches out all the way to the horizon. The crystal blue water shimmers in the sunlight. Japan sure is beautiful. I wonder what he has in mind for us, though. This is probably going to be some god-awful Navy SEAL physical fitness training. Yeah, at least I might pick up a higher score in my underwater knife fighting test this time. The train begins slowing down as it approaches the station. When it stops, the doors open and you can smell the scent of sea salt on the wind. You get up and walk off the train. The town looks like it was built on the side of a large hill descending to the coast. In all, it's a picturesque seaside town. Damn pretty place for a day of training. Well, I guess I'll head down to the beach and see what Gunny has in store for us. So like I said, I actually did look up the coordinates. It's not quite on the beach. It's actually more inland toward a nuclear power plant. Almost exactly on the plant, in fact, a little bit off of it. But you arrive at the beach a few minutes later, and the deep blue water reflects morning sunlight. As you approach, the rest of the tanks are already chatting in a group. "Erwin!" she shouts and waves you over. Panzer IV here. Oh, so you made it. Oh, so you made it. It's nice to see you, Erwin. Hi, everyone. Wait, where's Sherman? Probably late, as always. Oh, well, here comes the Gunny. Alright, maggots. After yesterday's catastrophe, you're going to work. You are going to sweat. You will know pain. And as a punishment, you're all spending a day at the beach. No, my treads are going to get ruined in the sand. I don't think this is safe for my transmission, Sergeant. You should have thought of that before blowing up the classroom. If I remember correctly, Sherman blew up the classroom after he ordered her to... Let me try that again without my tongue falling out of my mouth. If I remember correctly, Sherman blew up the classroom after you ordered her to fire off range. I brought all of you out here to have a nice time, and honestly, I'm feeling really under attack right now. Quit being a little bitch about it, Sergeant. Alright, alright. You can spend the day in town. Sergeant, won't Command be mad if we came out all the way out here and don't do any training? God damn it, recruit. Fine. Fieldcraft then. Go on a scavenger hunt or something. A scavenger hunt? Kawaii! What do you expect us to go find? What do I look like, your mother? Damn it, recruit. Fine. I'll write you each a list. The sergeant pulls out a notebook from his pocket and begins writing out scavenger hunt lists for each of you. Alright, split up in teams of 2 and go find shit. Don't finish before 1600. At least one of us is going to enjoy the beach today. I don't know. I have no idea. This game has just completely gone off the rails for me. Oh man, who should I keep on their scavenger hunt? Or who should I help on their scavenger hunt? Panzer Force trouble. T-34, yeah, she's not been particularly happy with me. You I like, and you've been helpful, so I'm going to actually pick you, even though Tiger 1 might be a good choice. But I'm going to go with the Panzer. Hey, Panzer 4, do you want to do the scavenger hunt together? Of course! I'd love to go with you, Des! Great. Whose list do you want to start with? Yours! Okay, let's see. You look down at your list and read it out loud. Chemlite battery. Chemlite batteries. Keys for a Humvee and an ID-10T form. Yes. What? Where did we find all of that? Right next to the rolls of Flightline. I don't know where to find that either. You know what? Let's do your list first. Hi! Right, well, anyway, let's go. Love it. You and Panzer walk up a slight hill from the beach toward town. So what's on your list, then? Looks like we need tiny umbrellas, tequila salt, a lime, sandals, and a yukata. That's a hard day's work. Let's go, Erwin! Hard day for some people. Anyway, I bet we can grab some tiny umbrellas from a convenience store. Let's go check. You and Panzer 4 walk into the convenience store, and inside it looks like any other in Japan. Funny, they use the same layout as the one in our town. Suddenly you hear a shout from another part of the store. Hey, look who it is! Erwin with Panzer 4. What a surprise! She winks. Oh, Sherman! Erwin and I were just... Sherman walks up with a bottle of soda in her hand and takes another swig before wiping her mouth and cutting off Panzer 4 mid-sentence. Chipper to see Erwin as usual, huh? Eh, Panzer? I didn't expect to find the two of you here, though. Where were you this morning? We were meeting on the beach. I was running a bit late, then I got thirsty. I'm headed there now. Well, we're on a scavenger hunt now. Gunny's orders. Awesome! Can I come with you guys? Oh, why the hell not? Of course, I'm sure we could use some help. But... Sweet! Let's see the rest of your list. Now I've made Panzer 4 sad. Well, I saw a little cafe down the street. I bet you can steal a salt packet from there. Maybe they have some limes, too. Wait a second. Is that you, Sherman? You still owe me 1,200 yen! Whoops! That's my contribution for you guys. Have fun! I wonder what that was all about. Sorry about that, Panzer. Oh, no worry at all. I don't mind. Anyway, I found the umbrellas. Let's check out that cafe. You and Panzer 4 enter the cafe together. Oh, this place is so kawaii! I just love the American theme. Aren't you from there, Erwin? Yeah, although my grandfather is from Germany. Ah, the fatherland! The people, the food, the Fuhrer. Yeah, wait, what? I mean, Freiheit, freedom, yeah? Right. Yes, I do support the right. Why do you ask? You know, why don't we just order some coffee? Sounds wunderbar. Alright, let's see. I'll get a green tea, please. That's some strange coffee there, Erwin. And what will you have there, Miss Lady? I'll have a peppermint tea with lemon. Well, she sure is a character. You and Panzer 4 take a seat at a small table and wait for your drinks to be done. Alright, kids, here you are. He sets the tea in front of you both and returns to the counter. A few minutes later. That was good. That was good. Tastes just like it does back home. never been to Germany before. Oh my gosh, you'll have to come with me when school lets out. It'd be so much fun. Maybe I will. You have to show me around when I'm there, though. You mean like a date? What? Yeah. Okay. Alright. Sure we can find the rest of the stuff on your list if we look around town some more. You ready to go? Yeah, let's go! She shouts excitedly. A short while later. Alright, so we found the little umbrellas, salt and lime. What's left? Sandals, a yukata, and tequila. Sarge can worry about the last part. For now, let's see if we can find the yukata. I mean, it's Japan. There has to be a place around here that sells them. Of course, maybe I can find a new one to add to my collection. I just love kawaii fashion des. I can tell. And it's mildly concerning. I had a question, by the way. Sure, Erwin, what do you want to know about? Let's ask about the students. Tell me about the other students in the class. Oh, like most everyone at the school. There's never a boring day at tank school, and I always like to be around my friends. Ugh, all this reading is starting to get to me. I know sometimes I can be a little bit hyper, but I always try to set a good example for all the students. I just hope that I can smooth things out with T-34 and bring Tiger out of her shell. I think you set a great example as far as class goes, and I'm sure that if you go on being this friendly with the others, we'll get along just fine. Wow, thank you, Erwin. What a compliment, especially coming from you. Anyway, hey, Panzer, it's a clothing store. I figured out we'd find one eventually. Let's go inside and see what we can find. Yeah! You enter the store and clothes line all the aisles. In the back you see some more traditional Japanese garment, and by the register there are plenty of different choices for swimwear. Man, there's so many different kind of clothes in here. Let's see. I have that one, that one, that one. She keeps going on, and on, and on. Wow, you weren't kidding when you said you had a collection. I can't help it. Yukatas are just so kawaii. No doubt. Oh, Erwin! They have swimsuits. Let's go look. Yeah, sure. Why not? You both walk into the swimwear section. You know, I think this blue one would look great on you. No, Erwin, you're such a flirt. You just want to see me without armored skirts. Well, I can't exactly deny that. It does look really nice, though. How about I try it on, then? I need a new swimsuit anyway. I'll be right back. After a few minutes, she comes back wearing the new bikini. So what do you think? I love it. It's got the Iron Cross on it and everything. I think it would look better in red, but hot damn. Did I see you in that movie? Mädchen in Uniform? Is that an armor penetration? Is that an armor penetration ammo in your pocket? Or is it really that good? Oh shit, sorry. No worries. Just don't suffer a negligent discharge while I go buy this. She giggles before scampering off to the back. Excuse me. She giggles before scampering off to go back to change to her school uniform. I'm having trouble reading anymore. This game is breaking my brain. Tank school ain't bad. Ain't bad at all. Anyway, let's head back to the beach. Gunny can figure out his clothing and alcohol needs on his own. Yeah, let's meet up with the others. Panzer IV pays for her swimsuit, and you head back to the beach together. Looks like we've made it back to the beach before everyone else. Man, what a day. I had such a great time spending the day with you, Erwin. Same for me. You're pretty fun to hang out with. You're making me blush. You're so sweet. Well, don't mention it. After a couple minutes, the rest of the tanks begin arriving back at the beach, and the gunner begins approaching from his beach chair in the distance. As he gets nearer, all the tanks begin to laugh. Once he's close enough for you to make out his face clearly, you break out in laughter. Something funny, recruit? No, Sergeant. This recruit was just wondering how the sergeant enjoyed his day at the beach. Perfectly well, recruit. Now, you all have the rest of this evening off, but you better be in class in time tomorrow. That means you, Sherman. Aye, Senpai. There's a fireworks festival happening tonight, and the last thing I want to hear is the sound of explosions in the night. Get your shit in gear, and I will see you tomorrow, tanks and recruit. The tanks all begin splitting off to go back to town, and Panzer IV stays to talk with the gunny. Once she's done, you walk up to her. Hey, Panzer IV? I was wondering maybe if you'd like to go see those fireworks together. Ah, you want to go see fireworks with me? Yes? It's just like an anime! Or a video game. Right. Let's go, she smiles at you. After a good 30-minute hike up the hill, you start nearing the summit. Panzer IV has been talking with you the whole way, and it's obvious that she blushes every time you look at her. A few minutes later, you crest the top of the hill. Do you think this is the place? I don't know, maybe? I don't see anything yet. Well, it's pretty dark already. They should be starting soon. I can't wait. Fireworks always remind me of artillery shelling. So pleasant when it's not landing in your own cities. Right. Fireworks always remind me of my father. Oh, how so? Well, when I was really little, he would take me out to watch them together on the 4th of July. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, we'd be out in this big meadow near my house, and you can hear the katydids in the tree line nearby. I was pretty young, though, so when the first firework of the night went off, I'd get scared and hold my father's hand really tight. Oh, that's so adorable! Do you still stay in touch? With your father, I mean. Oh, no. He died when I was pretty young, fighting against the Plain Girls. If you know Plain Girls are a thing, then... Now that just throws everything into question. I mean, if Plain Girls are a thing, then... and you know about them, then why does the tank stuff confuse you? What the hell are Plain Girls? Can they fly? I'm not sure I want the answer to that. Oh, Erwin, I'm really sorry. It's okay. It happened a long time ago. I mean, I know I shouldn't begrudge them, but I've hated flying ever since. Well, if you ever need to talk about it, I'm here for you. She takes your hand. Thanks, Panzer. I know I really should... Waha! Erwin, don't squeeze my hand so tight, she giggles. Alright, that spooked me big time. Aw, is Erwin afraid of a big mean old firework? Ah! She squeezes your hand with the force of a medium tank. Ow, 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 ow! Oh, I'm sorry! Hey, it's okay. I'm fine. You're pretty strong then, I guess, she smiles at you. The fireworks really are pretty, though. Yeah, it's nice being here with you. Oh, Erwin, you're so sweet. For this, and you know, helping me on that scavenger hunt today, I was so lost. Kein Problem, Panzermadels. Some German auto-impressor. Panzer IV starts giggling. Oh, Erwin, it's Madel, but thank you anyway. Right. Well, you're really sweet, too. You mean that? Of course. Well, I... She leans in closer to you. Erwin, I was wondering if... maybe I could Ah! Rain! My treads are gonna get stuck in mud up here! Oh, let's get you inside then. Here, take my hand. Let's get back into town. Okay! She takes your hand and you both start heading down the mountain. I honestly have no idea what to think of this game. After a good 15 minutes of walking, you reach the train station. Ah, thank God! Well, at least I didn't get too wet. Yeah. Ah, My train is pulling in, it looks like. Oh, I guess I'll see you tomorrow? You bet! Let's do this again sometime. Without the rain, though. She smiles at you again before getting on her train. Bye, Erwin! She shouts as the train doors close. I should probably be getting home, too. I wonder how long this game actually is. After a long train ride home, you finally reach your station. The walk home is short, but after a long day, each step feels like a mile. Finally, you reach your apartment. The room is dark and the moonlight casts shadows on the wall. You sit down on the bed and lay your head on the pillow, shoes and everything still on. Ah, rest. Oh, what the hell? I didn't feel like sleep at all. God, at least I'm already dressed. Oh, you poor fool. As you rush down the hallway toward the classroom, you begin muttering to yourself, Man, I overslept. Damn it, I'm gonna get chewed out again. Stupid long-ass train ride home last night. By the way, damn it was spelled incorrectly. The proper spelling of damn it was with 2 M's, no N. Suddenly, Sherman pokes her head around from one of those doors behind you and shouts, Hi, new guy! You turn around to face her. Over here! Sherman, what are you doing in that classroom? We're both late as hell. Come on, Erwin, get in here! She waves you in. Oh, well, it's one of those sort of things. My lucky day. As you enter classroom, you can see all the tanks in their seats, and the gunnies standing in the front. Well, if Recruit Lamore here would like to join us, we could start. Sergeant, Recruit Lamore, I swear you couldn't navigate your way out of a map store. This recruit didn't know the classroom had been moved. You couldn't have guessed when you saw the old one was still a smoking hole. No one informed me of this recruit. No one informed this recruit of their change, Drill Sergeant. Tanks, you will give this maggot your phone number so that he may bother you instead of wasting my precious time, he sighs. Aye, Senpai. Here's my number, Erwin. Send me a text so I can add you. Sure. You send her a quick "It's Erwin" message. Awesome! I added you to our group chat. Wait, what? Oh no! Sherman, I don't want to be in the... God damn it, Sherman! See, again, it's supposed to be 2 M's, not an N. Bad game. Sergeant, why do I have to give him my number? You're a commie tank recruit 34. Aren't you supposed to love sharing? Fuck. Alright, here, Erwin. Thank you? I promise I won't misuse it. You better not. Get touchy with phone lines. Never know who's listening in. Right. You too, Recruit Tiger? Sergeant, shouldn't Erwin give me his number too? If that makes us go if that makes us go faster, Recruit Lamore, give Tiger your number. Is there anything he doesn't scream about? Here, Tiger, I'm gonna look this one up again. 985-655-2500. What does Google have to say about this phone number? It says it's negative 2,170. Wait, what? No, yeah, there's a lot of stuff, but it's a Rickroll number, apparently. Huh. At least, supposedly. It's a rumored Rickroll number. That's interesting. I kind of like the video game has these references in it. Yes, she whispers softly. Alright, I guess I need... Your number 2, Panzer IV? Sonderkraftwagen Panzerkampfwagen 4SF. Recruit 4, your phone number, not your designation. Oh, right, here you go, Erwin. Great, I'll call you if I have any questions. Very good, recruits. Lamore, I expect you to be on time and prepared for everything from this moment forward. You are very lucky I had a relaxing day yesterday, so I will spare your ass just this once. However, you will be providing each and every one of your classmates with 10 knee bends each. Now. Damn. Okay. A few hours later. And that was a killer test. I'm bushed. Arwen! Ah! What? Don't pop up out of nowhere like that. Erwin, I have a question for you. Sure, go ahead. Why didn't you call? Well, Tvorix, you must think long and hard about this coming question. It's a matter of state security. State security? Da. Do not be worrying. Question is easy. In of the self, answer not so much. Thanks for clarifying. Now I ask question. Are you prepared? Yeah, sure. All right. What did you get on question 42? I don't remember IS2. Don't withhold information from me. Hoarding information, that is the way of the capitalist. Tsarist pigs, they steal information from the people. Use it for their own gains. Stealing is not the Soviet way, comrade. I'm not hoarding, stealing anything. I just don't remember. We have ways to make people remember. Fine, it's... God, what the hell? This game is insane. 23 apples. Fuck it. Very good. I got the same answer. Right, well... Have a nice day, comrade! What a nut! I'm going home. I still don't have the field... See, okay. Okay, alright. Let's actually talk about this game for a little bit. As a game. I've not ever done visual novels before. I don't know if I'm going to continue this one on the stream. I am going to finish it at some point. Shit, I might just go ahead and finish it today. I actually do... I like the story. I like the jokes in it. As a game, there's nothing here. There's some choose-your-own-adventure stuff, which, you know, that's neat. Branching pathways, whatever. I'm hoping there's some kind of a win condition at the end where I do have to try to juggle the right stuff. I don't know yet. I'm not liking how they introduce plot points and then just drop them. Like I said, there was a perfect opportunity for some... I mean, this is basically a harem anime, let's be honest here. Those I've seen plenty of. Tenchi, Ranma, yes, some of the old classics, Saber Marionette, stuff like that. So that's one of the reasons I did buy this game. The basic genre is not completely unknown to me. I am finding this funny. I like the jokes in it. But there's a lot of missed opportunities that I'm seeing here. For example, you have the gun resurgence with the porno disc. It hasn't been brought back up. There was perfect opportunity for it when Panzer takes you home. The disc should be lying right there on the desk in plain sight. No comment about it. I get that I'm never going to get an explanation for how these, quote, tanks, unquote, are worried about their treads when, you know, they have legs. How the hell they fire the gun, that actually, I am curious. But I know we're never going to get an answer to it. It just is a setup for the comedy, and I don't mind that. I honestly love the fact that when Sherman fired, the character just blacked out. To me, that's hilarious. It's great. Keep the mystery. That was beautiful. But this is more very loose reasons for the jokes. they're not making a lot of sense. They're using it. The Tiger 1 with the tank noises and the broken transmission. I would actually like to have seen a little bit more of what the fuck, how is that supposed to work? I would like that explained to me. And there was the field manual. You know, I'm supposed to be going and looking for this field manual. I haven't found the field manual. I'm supposed to be talking to the commander. I haven't seen the commander. I tried to. The gunnery sergeant showed up. There's all this stuff that they're dropping. No, I want these choices. I want these decisions to matter. I got the porno disc. It should have come up in this situation. It should have been referenced. Maybe I made the wrong choice in that conversation by pressing that. Maybe, you know, it would get me in trouble with one of the girls. That's honestly what I'm expecting. When I hear dating simulator, that's more what I'm expecting to find. That I'm having to juggle these choices, and everything has repercussions, and there are positives, and there are negatives, and it's entirely possible that I don't win, that I have just screwed everything up, that all the choices are bad. I would like if there was some indication ahead of time that may, you know, leaning one way or the other of what you should do, but it should matter. Whereas this, so far, as Morning Song said, it looks more like it's just a way to tell the story. And fine, I will go ahead and finish the story on my own. Yeah, I know, it's one of the few times I'm not finishing it on camera, but I think the joke at this point is played out. I'm not laughing at the sheer insanity of it anymore like I was at the beginning, and reading the whole thing out will be more of a chore, and to be honest, it'll kill the humor for me, and for you. If you like what you've seen of this game, by gods, go buy it. It's stupid, it's silly. Sometimes it's great to just have a little bit of fun. And that's what I'm gonna go do right now. I am going to... Can I save the game here? Oops. Oh, I'm home. Ah, man. Tomorrow is Saturday, too. Let's click this. Save. Empty slot. If I ever come back to it, I can come back to it there. With any luck. Fingers crossed. But I'm actually going to go ahead and just keep going through this and see what happens. If you guys like what you saw, great. Pick the game up. You've got my reactions to it, at least so far. I will, maybe when I do finish it tomorrow, if I finish it by tomorrow, but I'll give it, if there's anything more to say on this game, I will say it later with another video on the game. As of right now, it's just a story, it's got some humor, it's weird, it doesn't make any sense. It's dropping plot lines that I don't like, but I'm enjoying the humor of it, even if some of the humor looks like it's basically ripped out of World of Tanks. Or, you know, maybe they know about as much of tanks from that game as I... That's where I got my info from. I don't know crap. I could be wrong. I mean, because I don't know crap. Maybe they know more than I do, and there are jokes that are just sailing way over my head. It's possible. But as far as the quality of this, there's background music. There's the occasional sound effect. The text has errors in it, for crying out loud, and the game is entirely in the text. You figure they'd try to get rid of those typos. The backgrounds appear to be photographs where they smudge things now and then in order to keep the details out. I would have preferred each of the panels to be drawn, personally. You know, have some consistency between the characters and the background. I'd like to see what Irwin looks like, even though, you know, he looks like you. Well, maybe you can customize the character. I don't know. I said I've never played one of these before, but yeah, that's my take on it so far. I'm gonna finish it up offline. Because, you know, at this point it's just boring my reading it. I'm not giggling like a madman anymore. As far as what I'm gonna do tomorrow, don't know yet. It'll be back to my wheelhouse, I'm sure. There's several games I've yet to play. So we'll see then. Until then, Internet, this was the tank dating game. Hope you enjoyed. Take care and enjoy the games you play.